how did you transition into music? You talked about that a little bit earlier. It was kind of the
Um,
the what the hell from everyone else when you decided to jump into the music game.
yeah. So like there was this, I guess, what was it? Back, yeah, like back in high school, me and like a lot of uh like who was it? Big like group of friends like Jacob Roth and all those guys. Like every time we go to like their houses and like stupid house parties and stuff, they always would do rap battles.
Hmm.
And like it was, I literally like I was fun because I would just we just roast each other and like
Yeah.
shitty bars and like we're just being drunk and being idiots. But then like it became like a recurring thing. I remember we're just like, hey, let's do a rap battle next party because it's funny, and we'll just roast each other. And but then just kept like doing it, and like people really like, I don't know, it just felt fun. It was fun, and I
Hmm.
was like, I actually like this shit. And then I was like, I've always been interested in like hip hop, like rapping and hip hop and poetry and shit like that. And
Hmm.
like I've always written poetry and music, but it's like, never have thought about making music in a way that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
where you just like you write, but then you're like, oh, I'm not never gonna record that or
Yeah.
actually make it into a song. So I don't know how. And then it's like, yeah. So then years later, it's just yeah, with the rap battling stuff, it kind of just pushed me more to like maybe I can write
Hmm.
in a way.
Hmm.
So then yeah, it was just like studying it more because I'm always because that's the thing with me. I can't just do something thinking I can do it. Like even if I can do it, I like to learn. So like I still have to learn those techniques and everything. So then I just, I don't know, it's like with film, right? Like that's why I like film is because I'm a nerd. So I like all the technical aspects of it and learning those things. And then with like hip hop and like poetry, it's just like, that's what kind of like made me like it more is when thinking of it in like poetry kind of eye of
Hmm.
like, this is how you write. And this is, uh, just English, like, you know what I mean? Like writing basically. And
Hmm.
I like writing. So that's where it just really, I guess, helped me push me towards that to start writing more music and actually release or recording it, I guess.
Hmm.
Because then, yeah, it was just, I'm trying to remember. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what was I going on about?
We were talking about the transition.
Right. Let me say something I totally forgot. But with yeah, just like the technical aspects of like hip hop, because like just learning all that and was like really what intrigued me to and started doing it, I guess. And like, um, but then yeah, just with the storytelling, I guess what also like what I wanted to mention too was helped is because like going back of like the collaborativeness of film and I guess there was like everyone goes through that period of time, or I guess I was going through that period of time of like just being more alone, I guess you know what I mean, or just
Hmm.
being to myself more often, and like so obviously and like just film in general is just like even short films like you can't fucking make a movie alone, like you
Yeah.
can, but like you know what I mean, it's just there's so much that goes into that, but it's like I could write a comic book maybe or something like that, but it's not my forte, and I've always been into music, and that's the thing, so it's just like I was like maybe I should just finally start learning, and then yeah I just kind of started, and I don't know, it just kind of happened, but yeah, what am I trying to say? I feel like I'm not making any sense right now. But basically, like yeah, just started learning the techniques and then applied them. But what yeah, what am I trying to say? The transition to rap though. It just basically comes down to like I love technical aspects of it. Yeah, writing,
Hmm.
which yeah, storytelling and everything, right? So and even there's the different things with in especially like poetry is like the English stuff. So like alliterations, allegories, metaphors. Like I'm just a sucker. I love that shit. And so being able to do that and then having people actually respond to that, being like, "Yo, that's a dope line," or something. I'm like, "Oh shit, that's thanks." Like it's really
Mhm.
cool. And like you can't get, an immediate response sometimes in like film, or like have people see that symbolism right away. And
Mhm.
that's the thing that I really do like, is that symbolism, and being able to not to go a little abstract. I mean, you can do that in film, but I guess what I'm yeah, basically doing it by myself and fully telling a story, and in a way that however I want, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like like I said, just it's one of those mediums that you can lock yourself away in, and you can make something alone, yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much, like, as long as you know what you're doing. Again, you can do that with film, but way
It's really
easier.
hard. Right.
Yeah, exactly.